Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Monster Train 2 video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you're having a good one today. I am cool and chill and good. And hopefully you are as well. I am doing a stream today. On Sundays, we've been doing a Nuzlocke of a really cool ROM hack called Pokescape, which is basically just Pokemon and RuneScape combined into one game. It's really neat. It's really fun. If you're not interested in Pokemon, obviously no worries, but we're going to be doing it specifically, or I guess exclusively on Twitch. Usually those streams I don't do on YouTube because they really don't do very well, and not to be rude, it's not demoralizing. It feels, how do I put this? It feels wasteful to do a dual stream if there's no one watching on the YouTube side of the stream, because then I'm spending a lot of time checking the YouTube chat to see if anyone's there, and then one of two things happens. Either maybe like one or two people come by and they say a message and I don't notice it for a really long time, or the flip side is I'm just looking over at the empty chat, and then I'm like not talking to the Twitch chat as much then, basically, because I'm just wasting time looking. But anyway, this doesn't matter. Let's play the game. Let's hop in here. Pokemon's cool. But today, it's time to play Bolete. Now, Bolete had one of its entire paths reworked. That's kind of interesting. We'll see if we see it here. I'm still definitely a bit of a hive minder believer. The new Bolete doesn't seem that good on its own, but let's see what happens here at the start. Hopefully we'll just see Hive Minder so we don't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, I don't know. It should be interesting. Also, this seems like a pretty, at least, definitely an early game strong start here, both with Glow Up and Inoki, right? We have Awoken here too, so we can maybe, in theory, propagate spikes as well as Sharpen. That's fine. I'm okay with that so far. Propagate, we'll have a lot of regen here too, which is kind of funny. And me personally, I'm definitely an attuned Whetstone fan, especially with the prospect of maybe seeing like a Loam Coat early on here too could be really good. So that's fine. And they do just give me the Hive Minder. This is the new one, by the way. This is Executioner, right? This is Siphon Spawn 2, which is in theory a lot of spawning, right? Every enemy that dies gives +2 to the stack. It's kind of like, it's interesting because the Trample Lap path has Slay to get the propagates. But this is, in theory, just a lot more consistent because it doesn't have to be Bolete doing the killing, right? So it's very interesting, very cool. I feel very confident that we will have no trouble winning this fight here. But we do need to play in the correct order. Now, I've in the past, I've been a little bit bad about sequencing sometimes with Inoki. However, on this run, we definitely want to play Bolete first because Inoki's rally, or entering the field, I guess I should say, does trigger Bolete's rally here too. So we want to play up here for sure. People put Inoki behind for the time being too. I think we'll just play this here and this here. These guys should die before the what's his name makes it to the top floor, I guess I should say. I should maybe be playing Root Seeds there instead for more card draw so we can get more spawns. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much though, I suppose. And we'll take the Vengeful Shard damage here. We're not killing the Collector here. We're just going all in on rallying this man as big as we can, as fast as we can. It's going to be very important for this run to make this man as big as humanly possible. We're going to do this into this here for now. I could have put spikes onto the fungi here, maybe, or I could have propagated Bolete to the front here, but then we lose a spawn. So again, we're sacking health here to make Bolete's permascaling bigger. I think it's worth it, but it is something to note that we are doing that. Okay, I will save health here. This fight should be incredibly over and easy for us, but, you know, you never know, I guess. Spawn, spawn, spawn. We did give, what's his name here, Titan Skin 1, so maybe he's not killed. Oh, he's super killed, okay. Great fight, everyone. Good job. You got a nice bit of scaling there on Bolete. I think it's like 20-ish. I didn't count the stacks there. Just looking at the number of Bolete's attack there. Looks like about 20-ish scaling. Listen, I said attuned Whetstone for a reason there, right? Now, what's annoying about this is that we will not probably see any way to make a spawn on turn 1. It seems rather unlikely. So we will have to put the Loam Coat probably somewhere else, or we'll have to just, you know, find a different equipment in theory to get attuned on us, but that's fine. We also just choose not to play it. If we see the Loam Coat, we can just say no thank you, and that's fine too. They get an Enhancer here, and Enhancer is just kind of fine. It's a kind of a nothing card, but these are all kind of nothing cards, if you ask me. My preference here This is actually a really interesting choice. Let me see what's up in the ring ahead here. I think I'm gonna go right side here. I would love to see a cluster kernel at this Under Legion banner. Also, his floor launcher is nice. There's a lot of good Under Legion units here for this build. We're gonna be very spawn focused today. I wouldn't hate seeing a sweeper though from the Awoken banner, and a steel shop is nice. But guess what? We have a steel shop and Awoken banner up here instead. And I think in this build, Merchant of Arms is not super important today. So I think we can go. We can afford to skip a steel shop here. Go right side. Maybe get some spell upgrades. A little bit like a you know what? Intrinsic Stone is fine here. I think I'd rather get it on Eager Conscript versus Glow Up. But I'll think about that for a second. Hold on. Let's see what's in here. Okay, Cluster Kernel. That is a fantastic pick here for us. Probably that means no Inoki for the time being. We'll think about it later, maybe as an option. And then I don't hate this. I don't love this. The problem with this is that if turn when we don't see it a Conscript, we can't really do much with Glow Up. I think I'll actually just go for Conscript instead here, being intrinsic. Seems pretty good to me, and I will lower the cost of a Glow Up to 0 as well here. And be pretty happy with that. No Surge Stone targets. Not a big deal, that's fine. This went really well. This will help out our scaling by a lot. And I feel pretty confident we can take this trial here. I am not very afraid. And again, ordering. Bolete goes down first. Cluster Kernel goes here. I think we can risk not playing the Loam Coat today. I immediately played this in the wrong order too, but whatever, it's fine. Won't matter too much, I don't think, here. We're gonna leak a little bit, obviously, not a huge amount. The big issue is this upcoming floor, because it's gonna have these guys coming in as well, because of the haste unit. We can get a little bit of spikes in here, a little sharpen action maybe. No, we cannot. Okay, well, how much damage is this coming in? I think we can maybe have to get the fungi to live here. So it's 3, 6, 9, 13, 19. Oh, you can definitely live. Okay, you live. Hooray. Same logic as before. We're just gonna sacrifice all of our pyre health here to get more scaling on Bolete. It's a little spooky. But I think from here on out, we should be pretty okay, it looks like. Especially if we can get spikes onto the mushroom stack here. There we go. Take one more. Oh, actually, we can do. That's a 0 cost conscript. Awesome. Lovely. What other 0 cost glow up? That might have been 0 cost glow up, actually, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Propagate comes down here. That's a really easy pick. Root Seeds goes back here on Cluster Kernel. Get a couple more spawns here. A little late in the Loam Coat draw, but that's okay. I'm not angry. And listen, I'm just going to go full greed here, man. We are full greeding on the scaling on Bolete here. He's gotten pretty big for us, and I'm a big fan of that. We do this. And we are looking pretty nice here. I would love some pyre health, but I'm pretty sure we're going to go right side, like I said before. You know what? I'm down for a second Loam Coat. Actually, that's kind of awesome because one gets a whetstone and one doesn't, and we can just, you know, play one on Bolete for some little bit of durability and whatnot, and then play one onto the mushroom stack later. That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go right side here. Would love to see a sweeper. Sweeper would be big. Smidgestone, not horrible in theory. We do not see a sweeper. We see an Animus of Will, which is kind of interesting. It's not that good, though, I don't think. Awoken Hall is pretty bad here, too, though. We can speculate. I don't hate speculating on an Animus here. We can maybe find some way to, like, find a good equipment for it and make it kind of scale pretty crazy here. I guess it's fine. I don't know. What will we even give it, though, I guess? We don't have much for it. Actually, I think this is maybe just a skip. Although, let me think for a second here, too, because we do have Smidgestone in the shop. How do we feel about Smidgestone Awoken Hollow? The problem is that it's just going to be giving stats to Cluster Kernel usually, which is not that good then. Yeah, it's actually kind of stinky. I don't know. To me, it all looks kind of bad. Yeah, there's not many arm shots. So one thing I was thinking about, I was in Voyix's stream before watching, or before I was starting to record this video. And one thing that he mentioned was the idea of Old Growth, the new Awoken equipment. with equalizing rings. And I was thinking that that would be, that would be pretty good on an Animus of Will in theory, because it'll just, scale up HP huge and have a bunch of multi-strike. The problem there is that we don't have many arm shops, right? We have an arm shop here, we have an armory here, which we might go to. We don't have many arm shops. I think the odds of us seeing both those equipments are kind of just low. It's a bit of a long shot. I think we're better off just saying no thank you and just skipping for now, which kind of hurts, but I think it's fine. I think what we can do here... Okay, I think we put Smidgestone on the Cluster Kernel and prepare to dupe this man. And then we can go, like, Cluster Kernel, Bolete here on deployment. We'll take an energy upgrade next, and I think I'm willing to put Dualism onto Inoki as well here. Yeah, I think this should be fine. I think I'm going to put this on Inoki as well, and I think we're taking energy first so we can actually play both Cluster Kernels, and then maybe... Actually... maybe we take energy first. No, hold on. Let me think. Sorry. If we take space first? No, if we take space first, we can't play the Inoki then. We'll play energy first. We'll play energy first in general here. I think with the root seeds, it's pretty good. But the plan's going to be, like, turn 1, Bolete, or deployment, I guess. Bolete, Cluster Kernel. Start scaling Bolete to an incredible degree, right? And then we'll take a space upgrade later and sneak Inoki into the build. And I think we won't need too much from there to win. I think our plan's actually going to be Spikes to kill backline here, basically. And then just Bolete to kill heavies. And hopefully that'll be enough, more or less. The combination of Spikes and Bolete. We can find, like, a Void Armament. That'd be huge here for us. So we should actually go to Arm Shop still. Not for the Old Growth Rings combo, but just for Void Armament / Fine Trample / I don't know. We can get Trample off of the other Bolete line, right? This is good, though. This is good. I like this a lot, honestly. Ooh, is this Inscription or is this Health? This is Health. Actually, I think Health here is awesome. Heal to full is kind of incredible. Unstable Shard, I mean, we're not losing much health to take Unstable Shard here. But I think that's an incredibly unwise decision to take this, basically. Healing to full is awesome. I feel so good about all the damage we took so far now, leading up to this moment. Now it's just like, oh, that was just free value. An incredible amount of free value. Thank you, game. Very cool. We'll take our trial here. We'll leave the trial on, right? I'm very not excited for the day that I messed that up. I know it's coming, and I'm gonna cry when I hit the trial button by mistake. By the way, we're gonna go definitely to this Merchant Trinkets here. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll see a Spore Launcher too. We can somehow sneak it into the build. I don't know how we do it exactly. Maybe another Smidgestone. Because in theory, we go dupe the Cluster Kernel, right? And then we take a Space Stone at ring 6, which will give us space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it'd be exactly 7, huh? Maybe what we'll do is we'll see a Spore Launcher, and then like ring 8 / Titan Fight, we'll sub out 1 Cluster Kernel for a Spore Launcher, in theory. We'll see. I don't know. No rush. We'll figure it out. We're going to go... Yeah, Bolete first. Bolete. Kernel. Loam Coat here for now. Order. Play it this way. Pass turn. This guy lives. That's awesome. Love that for you, buddy. Hope we see second Loam Coat sometime soon. Oh, you know what? Actually, something I'm realizing? And this is an interesting concept. I think we're supposed to not play the Loam Coat in deployment. I think we actually want both of them floating in the deck, so we can play it as fast as possible in Punga. I think 2 in the deck is better than just playing 1 in deployment for free for us here. For the actual genuine, like, scaling purposes, if that makes sense. Which is kind of a weird spot to be in, but I think it is correct. Anyway. We can maybe try to sneak a squad leader in here, too, to give the Mushroom Stack trample, but I think it's just going to be we want Bolete to be trampling. That's my guess, at least. Loam Coat, big. Steel Enhancer, Glow Up. That guy's sneaking, but that's fine. Not the end of the world that guy's sneaking past. And this man did not siphon very much. That is unfortunate for you, buddy. Listen, I can't do it. I gotta play the mushrooms. I cannot take the siphon value, or not the siphon value. I cannot take the calcified ember removal value there. It's gotta be this way. I never had a choice. We'll do this. Keep having Cluster Kernel kill these backlines for us here. Oh, I guess the spikes was killing at that time, so that's fine. Boom. Play it this way. What's our last draw of this combat? How are we looking? Only one mushroom? It's fine, whatever. Pretty good stuff here. So energy first, size next. If we can get a smidge... let me think, actually. No, never mind. Fungi versus Unearthed Treasure. You have no consume cards. Yes, we'll just take Fungi. It's pretty fine here. Well, there's a squad leader. I don't think we want it. I think we're just better off. The squad leader thing is always just we're just better off here taking another cluster kernel basically instead at this point. So we'll do this. Energy next. Feeling pretty good here, folks. And I believe I want to go left side here, get some money. Maybe we do want to maybe try to find equipment to merge with the loam coat. Right? In theory, could be kind of good for us here. Ooh, twin stone, twinning, etc. I'll put it on to like this glow up here, I think. I'll make that intrinsic too. So now we have conscript into double glow up intrinsic. That's kind of awesome. Okay. Like that quite a bit. I think we'll save money for the next shop here, because I think the next shop is a trinket shop, but we want to go left side here to get the well to dupe the cluster kernel. That's pretty important for us as well. Okay, folks, Void Armament is here now. That is awesome. That is really, really good. I think what we might end up doing here, actually, is making both, or making either one / both of these loam coats deployable. Oh, you know, oh my god, here's the plan. Okay, so the plan is very simple. We're going to make, we're gonna merge a loam coat with a Void Armament, and we're gonna make the other loam coat deployable, and then we're not gonna play the deployable loam coat in deployment. We're just doing that so that way the 5-cost loam coat Void Armament is tutored off of the the attuned whetstone here, right? That should be really good. And they give me headsman too, so now I get trample as well. That is awesome. That is so strong for us here. I think this is, it's too soon to say for sure, but this is feeling like GG to me, folks. This is feeling very, by the way, our Bolete already has 145 attack. That's crazy. There's so much attack already. What the heck, dude? He's going off. He's yelling timber. Okay, sorry. Let me think here for a moment. I believe, and maybe I'm dumb and stupid, I believe we actually can just get away with top floor here. It's a lot of extra slays for Bolete here, right? Which will get us more, you know, spawns in general, hopefully. I think our mushroom set can just also tank the corruption from these waves too. With hopefully how much, you know, it'll have a lot of regen. And if it dies, we can just, you know, if it dies from a lack of regen, we'll just play loam coat after on the new mushroom sack and it'll be fine, hopefully. This seems pretty good. And I think we'll actually end up, I think, going loam coat onto Bolete here to make sure it survives the relentless against the Kel here to counteract the corruption damage. This feels all pretty doable to me here. This is, in my opinion, one of the like scarier combats, but I think we're not in any actual trouble here. We'll do this. Anoki. Arguably, we shouldn't even be playing these because we want maximum slays onto the mushroom stack here. Kind of a debatable choice, basically. If I play Sharpen here, it will cause the Bolete to not get any of the slays here, which is going to be bad for us. So I will play it here instead. This seems better to me. I believe these mushrooms will die. Although Loam Coat does look pretty tempting to play here too. Yeah, I think we can get away with this actually. Let's try this. Yeah, we're slaying the entire floor. I think we just, yeah, we're set on this one. We are pretty set on this one, folks. Very cool. This might be for me a personal record for Bolete growing here. I'll play Fungi here. That's fine. This could be the biggest Bolete I've ever had. We've had a good start on the actual growing, so I'm excited for this. And I'm gonna keep playing Sharpen on Bolete here because I don't want the slaves to be stolen. I am worried that the mushroom itself is getting too big though. It's gonna I think next turn start killing the sentinels. It is kind of a little bit of an issue of a very slight amount. Just get this out of here. I don't think it matters too much, but I did argue maybe make a misplay with the Razor Sharp before. No, it should be fine, actually. Never mind. Yeah, we're good. We're good. That should be A-okay, I think. With the Razor Sharp on the cluster kernel, because I think it gets no, we don't get the resolve trigger. This combat, basically. It's never going to happen. And you know what? I'll take 2 damage here to get this Ember finally out of the deck here. That's fine. And obviously, we should be winning this, right? No doubt. Oh, you know what sucks here, though? Bolete's not getting the trample kill here. I assume the mushroom attack's getting the actual lethal here, so I'm gonna. So this doesn't matter at all here. This loam coat. You have what, 5 corruption? Yeah, this should. There we go. Look at that. Look at that double slay trigger. Huge. It's a little spooky. Play one of these. There we go. Good. Okay. Maximizing our rallies on Bolete here. Very cool. Mulch. Our deck is pretty thick, so it is just like, you know, 0 cost, draw 3 next turn. Yeah, I'm down with that. That's fine. That should be probably fine. Usually, I think. Focus Growth is not that good for you. We don't have any cultivate triggers. I don't think we need the healing in this build. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So I'm going to skip on this for now. Not bad, though. I think, you know, it's fine. It's a fine upgrade there either way. Okay. See what's going on in the shop. Pyrostone housing is very cool. I don't think we need it. Actually, maybe it's worthless to us here. Oh, Crown of the Eternals is awesome on Bolete, dude. That's like, you know... In this combat, it probably doesn't matter too much, but it's just nice to have in general as like an insurance policy, especially because we're playing, what's it called? Void Armament here. Yeah, let's see what's in here too. There's a Spore Launcher. I don't think we can fit Spore Launcher on the floor though. And Puffball is also just stealing slaves from Bolete too. I think this is a skip on both of these, honestly. Which is kind of wild to skip Spore Launcher while you have a Pyrostone housing in the shop. That could just be incredibly wrong to do here. But I think we're okay to do it. The only thing we really need, we don't need damage, we just need, like, defense here more than anything. We have offense. I'm pretty confident just completely covered at this point. So I'm going to take this and dupe you. Right? And, I mean, here's the thing, too. Like, I just don't need Pyrostone housing on these characters. Anoki, all I want is a Smidgestone. And then Cluster Kernels, they have everything they need already, right? That doesn't matter at all. I'm going to take the Crown of the Eternal. I'm going to reroll here, man, which is kind of crazy, I feel like, but that seems fine. And then we don't have many consume spells, so I do not like Verdant Cycle too much here. Split Anvil, the issue also is we don't have many expensive spells. We have like Fungi and a Suit, and that's it. Because we have Sharpens, which make all of our Root Seeds and all of our Eager Conscripts free. That's actually enough for me. That genuinely actually just sells me on it here. That is enough of a reason. And then I'm pretty sure this is just an extra kill for us, basically. And in theory, an extra slay on Bolete here. Yeah, that seems incredibly free. Okay. I need to go to an arm shop ASAP here. I'm going to go to this one and then probably this steel shop here. We'll see how things go. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Okay, top floor game plan here. Ooh, we'd be immediate Void Armament for free. Lovely. Okay, this is a Bolete. Colonel. Void Armament. You know what? I'm actually dumb. This whole time I forgot we were playing Herschel's Horde. When I was doing the math for Hell's Flame, I was like, oh, we need an energy upgrade so we can play Cluster Kernel, Anoki. I just forgot about the Pyre of Heart completely. I think it's still fine that we're doing it this way because like we still want the energy to play cards in our hand and stuff, but this is just an error. Probably should have gone double. Should have gone space first at the very least, basically. We could have Noki on the main floor, but it doesn't matter too much. We're fine. I'll put this here. Put these here. Keep scaling. Immediate loam coat here is lovely. This is what I was saying before about not playing the loam coats in deployment. Because if we just have more in the deck, we're more likely to draw them early. So we should be just not even playing the loam coats in deployment here when we see them. And that should be very good for us, hopefully. Can I kill you? No, I don't think I can. Unfortunate. Play the mulch here. Play this like so. Oh, I forgot about split anvil. Let's go. This is great. Okay. Super easy kills there for Bolete. He's scaling me so much. Conscript. I'm taking the damage. I should have even not played the other one before, too. Should have played all 4 conscripts there. That's my bad. I'm throwing. Okay. See, I threw. You guys already sapped into oblivion, so who cares? We're fine. I just want to draw more cards next turn so we can get more spawns next turn. That's all I care about. I'm just spawning, baby. Okay, double glow up here. I guess I'll just go sharpen again. That's fine. Oh, and razor sharp too. I forgot about split anvil. I'm throwing. I could have just gone double split anvil there. I'm pretty sure it would have worked just the same. Or double sharpen. I mean there. It's fine. We can play this pretty fast and loose here. This is pretty obviously, to me at least, an incredibly strong run. And we don't have to worry too much about being super optimal here. We can play it a little loose. There you go. It is crazy how Loam Coat outclasses all of the defensive options in the Awoken clan. It is kind of nutty, crazy, silly. Mushy Room is probably pretty good to have. I don't think it's necessary, but it's a good card. And I don't think I'm taking a Snare for a Calcified Ember. Also not a bad card, but I think it's just unnecessary here. Okay, Arm Shop, very lovely up here. We're going to do some pretty cool stuff in this shop. A second Void Armament is just incredibly unnecessary. We will deployable one of these Loam Coats. And we will merge the Loam Coat with a Void Armament here, and that should be pretty good. Not the deployable. I had to make sure there wasn't the deployable, and that would have been a big mistake. We do this. That gets whetstones. We're good here, otherwise I'm pretty sure. Have enough energy to play everything that doesn't matter. We will remove our Spear Stewards. Get them out of our deck. Thin this out a bit. And probably even come in here and remove the other Shield Stewards too, because they're pretty worthless. Actually, we're playing them in deployment. We don't have to get rid of them. They can stay for now. They're harmless. Kale should be like incredibly just fodder here, basically. I don't know how we lose this fight. We crush these waves, no problem. The question is, do we trust ourselves to be able to tank top floor? I don't think we actually are able to tank top floor very easily. A lot of damage coming in if we play top. But I think also it's pretty interesting. We get more time to scale though, and we do and perma scale specifically, right? And we do just like get really strong really quickly. I think we can afford it. I think our Mushroom Stack will be able to tank this without too much issue. I might be overconfident here though, for sure. That is definitely possible. And we do not play this Loam Coat. We play this Loam Coat in theory on the Mushroom Stack. Is the plan. You survive the Kale hit. Lovely. Root Seeds. I gotta remember that Split Anvil exists, man. I am kind of just not playing around that at all here. Which is a big misplay. Okay, there's my Loam Coat. That's big. And then I will put Sharpen down here too. Conscript. Take 2 damage. We gain 40 HP via stacks there. But this guy's hitting for 80, so that's kind of worrisome top floor. We survive pretty handily, actually. Okay, we're going to go Mushroom here. And then we're going to go Glow Up into Fungi to trigger a Split Anvil. It's not too spooky. Worry about your health being too low. I don't know if it matters. You know what I'm realizing actually too is going to be maybe an issue here? I'm just now actually realizing. Letting this guy get free feeding here. He's going to hit the pyre for... Or he's going to hit like 90 damage per turn. I'm realizing Kale is going to hit like 90 damage per turn. We need a really big... We will have a really big mushroom stack. We should be fine still. But it is... And also we're going to... Oh, we're going to maybe pre-relentless you on that, realizing too, huh, Kale? You're going to take a lot of damage here. This dude does have trample. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine here. Oh, I forgot sharpen. There we go. Oh, you can put this on you. You'll be fine. You'll be fine here as well. Yeah, there is no one making it through this mushroom stack here. Even like optimal patterns for Kale, I don't think even get close. We'll be a little greedy here, take an Ember out. Play it this way. Yeah, our mushroom stack's gonna have like 400 HP by the time it even makes it to top floor. Or by the time Kale makes it to top floor. Yeah, we'll be okay. Oop, that was a misclick, that's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, this is crazy. This is so much scaling, man. This, I feel pretty confident this is going to be the most scaled Bolete I've ever had. By what it seems like it's going to be a pretty big margin. We're not even, we're ring, like usually like a 500 attack Bolete is like Titan fight levels. This is big. Very cool. And you're coming up here. You have 88 attack. Not even close to being an issue. Let's just keep scaling, right? Put this here. Boom, boom. Yeah, we kill you turn one, huh? There you go. A couple more slays added to the list. And I guess Tome of Evergrowth is fine. Yeah, I think I actually prefer Awoken's Rail Spike here more though, because it's going to give us a lot more spawns. Well, if it draws Sharpen, it messes up Anvil a little bit. I'm going to go Tome here. I don't know. Seems neat. Space upgrade, good. And then what do I do here? I guess I go left here. I look for, I don't even know what. Look for a Smidge on an Inoki. Oh, you know what? I'm actually dumb. We go left and we just dupe the Cluster Kernel again. I'm now just realizing that is way better for us here. That is so much more value just to keep duping the Cluster Kernel. Why stop it? I don't know why in my head I was like, 2 Cluster Kernels is great. Why stop at 2? Why not get more? Why not give them multi-strike? Let's go crazy with it, right? Like, why stop? There is just kind of no reason to stop here. What's going on in here? This is actually pretty interesting, too. I think I'm going to go Hiveminder, too. Headsman scales the attack more. I'm just worried about something leaking through and hitting us, I guess. And hitting the Bolete specifically in, like, the Titan fight. We hit so fast, though, actually. Maybe I'm supposed to go Trample, too. Or not Trample, too, but Headsman, too. Because we are getting a lot of our spawns via Propagating. And this will just give us a higher attack number. You know what? For the thumbnail, listen. It's not. I think it's suboptimal here, but for the thumbnail, I need the number as big as possible. This technically will give us a higher attack number. I'm pretty sure on Bolete. Let's play it this way. And then, of course, dupe the Cluster Kernel. I should have put the whatever. It doesn't matter. I should have put the upgrade on first. It doesn't matter, people. Here you go. You're the attack kernel. You're the defense kernel. And then you are here too, buddy. There you go. There we go. Perfect. I should remove more cards while we're here, too. I should remove... I'm not going to remove an Inoki yet. Inoki might make the final cut on this team. Wouldn't be too shocking to me. It might be root seeds out. Because sharp is nice because it enables our split anvil. Well, it's not that good either. I don't know. Let's get 2 root seeds out for now. That should be fine. That should be fine enough for me. And we're going to play bottom floor. I don't want the savagery, you know, doing bad things. But I'm pretty sure we can take this Thorn Guard very safely. I believe Bolete can tank the first wave and crush everything through the spike wall and yada yada, right? I'm pretty confident in that. Bolete. Colonel. Colonel. Guess I'm really worried I could put the tank Colonel in front here. But I'm just not worried. Play this. Play Inoki up here for now. Pass turn. Very nice. Yeah, it is not even close to him being in danger here, huh? Do this, do this. Okay, and you living is big too because it gives something for Bolete to actually spawn onto. That's awesome. And I will play the Tome. Probably just on Bolete here too, so we can sap down these guys as well. Seems very nice for us here. Very good. I'm gonna go Fungi here. And a double spawn into Root Seeds, into Sap. I need to keep these Cluster Kernels alive if I can here. I didn't take into account these Sweepers, you know, killing the Kernels. That is a bit of a mistake, I suppose. Lumco goes here. Sharpen goes here. You know the drill. Put this here as well. Play this there too, I guess. Doesn't matter too much. And oh, here comes their death, their demise. That's a problem. Yeah, they're killing my ass. Okay, well, not much we can do about it. A little bit less. Oh, I forgot about Sharpen. God damn it. Whatever, who cares? Only we had the regen from Inoki here. Inoki actually would have been better on this floor, probably. Damn shame. Oh, we'll still be fine, obviously. We're going to win the combat, no problem here. It's just the scaling that we're losing. And if we had Inoki, we'd have the regen. Yeah, it would have been actually better to go two Colonels Inoki on this floor. We could go back and redo it, but we're fine. We don't have to reset. Play this. Play a mushroom. Doesn't matter. Okay. Spikes here. Glow up. And yeah, that's good. We can end turn there. Bolete is getting the slays and everyone here, so that's fine. Very cool. Very good. Okay. I think I want Dig Deep here over Fertile Ground. We don't have many consume spells. We have like 2 or 3, I think, total. Yeah, 3. So Dig Deep is just going to be basically much more consistent. And these I will skip on for now. No thank you to them. And last ring here. You got a lot of money. I don't hate going left side and getting some spell upgrades. I think the arm shop has very little to give us at this point. We do get a dupe that we could get a 4th cluster kernel. At this point, I think again, we're probably going to sneak in a Noki. Could get a 4th cluster kernel. We have room. You know what? Fuck it. We have room for it. Why not? Let's treat ourselves today. As we learned there, we have an issue with sweepers, actually. So I'm going to dupe the HP kernel. And that's actually better for us, which is kind of funny. But almost certainly the better line. And I will remove this Calcified Ember. And I will remove probably Razor Sharp Edge at this point, honestly. It kind of is worthless to us here. And let's actually look in here, too, for a second. This is nothing. This is nothing for us here. Equalizing rings, not terrible. You can slap it on the mushroom stack too with the loam coat. There's no real problem with merging it onto the loam coat basically for a bit of extra attack on the mushroom stack. That's fine. Let's see what's going on in the merchant trinkets first before we make any decisions. Ever Turning Soil is just +1 card draw. That's great. This is 1,000,000 regen, which is fine. We already have 1,000,000 regen with the Inoki, but this is more of it. We have plenty of money, so why not just kind of flex in here, right? Lightstone Casing is worthless at this point. Soul Shard doesn't do anything either, except for let us play the Shield Steers, but they're already playable pretty easily. Curse Mine's gonna be good. I don't know, why not? Maybe it matters, you never know. Yeah, I think I like the Equalizing Rings line here. It's just free value, basically. We'll reroll. Do I want another Cluster Kernel? No. The answer is no. I will merge these together, though. That's fine. We'll do that. Fight Club's not a bad room, honestly. Fight Club's arguably better than Mushy Room here. I think we'll stick with the Mushy Room for now, but it's like, they're both fine. It's whatever. I have more money for removals here, too. Should remove one more card. Probably just another Root Seed. I don't know if we want to even keep in here in theory, right? Root Seeds get us more card draw for the next turn, but like, I don't know. They seem kind of worse than ever. I mean, maybe actually Sharpen this point is just worse. It is such little impact. And debatable. Debatable choice for sure. Okay. So, deployment. Going to be Bolete. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be this on you so you don't die immediately. I think it's just going to be... Oh, I could have got rid of one of the Shield Stewards, actually. Shoot. Ah, whatever. We played this in the wrong order. Sad. You know what I'm going to do here? I think I'm actually going to glow you up to the front. Do I want to glow you up to the front here? Yeah, you should be fine. I'm going to glow you to the front. So that way the mushroom stack can get us some time to grow here. And we'll hopefully... Oh, I can Vine Grass you later on, actually. That's awesome. Okay, cool. This should be pretty safe. We can Vine Grasp you later on. Mushroom stack when it's safe for you to be the tank. And you'll heal via regen. You'll be okay here, Bolete. Okay, quite the turn. A lot of cards I'm looking at. I'm going to do Merge Equipment on you. That's pretty important. I'm just going to play the shards out so we don't take any damage. Play it this way. The Heralds don't actually stop us here from doing anything, really. Gonna pass turn, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I guess they actually stopped the Slays from Bolete. Actually, when I think about it more, shoot. Maybe that matters a little bit. I don't know. Play our curses. Play Tome of Evergrowth. I guess on you. It doesn't really matter too much. Start sapping you up. Play this here. Dig deep into Eager Conscript. Yeah, that is 1,300 damage. We're going to pre-relentless Seraph here, it looks like, too, huh, folks? Yeah, this fight doesn't handle 1,400 trample damage too well. I think no matter what happens, we're looking pretty good. Play these. Play Dig Deep. Oh, we're not getting the rallies here. Shoot. This doesn't matter that you're scaling up either, honestly. We're fine. Ultimately, we can tank the damage here, and it should be pretty nice for us. Though we might be just like ultimately lowering the mushroom stack because we don't have max HP increases too much. We just have the regen. That could be a mistake, actually. I don't know. I think it's fine for the most part, though. Sap your ass. Root Seeds here. Pass turn. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now this turn we got to be a little bit careful about. because it is one of the global enchanters. I think we just do glow up Eager Construct. We don't even play the Sharpens here. And I guess we just sap one of these bozos. Nice, pretty good. Pretty good to me. Now we don't get the slays on Cluster Kernel. We do get the all of the resolve triggers on Cluster Kernel still, so that's good. No one can't here, so we'll make the mushroom stack bigger. No reason not to. Sharpen up. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh my god, I can do this. I can move you to the front so that way Fungi kills you and then Bolete slays everyone still. Oh, I can't believe I didn't realize this sooner. I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. That is so much better for us. Okay, cool. Much better angle. Much better line there, folks. I apologize for missing all those slay values before. My bad. Okay, no silence here, so we can just do this. Play that and pass. I guess I can just do this now, too, while I have the chance, right? Yeah, seems fine. Okay. No harm in preemptively vine grasping the silencers to the front. That's important to know for the future. That was an interaction I did not realize would be a thing. Very cool. Okay. I know it doesn't count for the rallies, but still. Very nice. Very, very nice. Look at my boy go. Look at my boy go. He's so big. We can, I think, play everything out here. We just do this. Yeah, we're good. Taking a little bit of damage on the fungi, but not too much. And dude, oh wait, do we? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say can we sneak Bolete to the front here and be super greedy and get an extra slay on the frontmost enemy? But with the incants there, it does not work because we've given them too much damage. No pre-relentless too, by the way. Actually, I just realized, huh? Interesting. Not as good as I thought. Or those waves just get bigger at the end, I guess. So maybe that makes sense too. Very cool. We will fight the Titans. This should be pretty easy. Let's see here. What do you got from a video game? Pretty sure we're gonna play bottom floor here. Because Bolete can tank the bottom floor for sure. Yeah. I believe that's the case for us today. Maybe I should just play the Inoki. I don't know. I am driven by greed. I must make the number as big as I possibly can. Has to be done. Play these both here past turn. Ooh, hold on. Wait a second. Does the mushroom stack even survive turn 1 here with the fungi in a suit? He does. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay. 2,000 damage to savagery turn 1. Very nice. I don't think this is ever going to matter, but let's strip your spell shield away. I guess why not? Where's my loam coat? There it is. Easy. We can do this into split anvil here. Start sapping down entropy here, I think, which is nice. Kill the entire floor, no problem. And I guess just keep picking away at this this spell shield. This is going to be a Dominion waiting room run if that isn't obvious, right? Yeah, this should be pretty much just... Bolete will kill savagery on turn 4. It'll be a matter of how long it takes us to kill Dominion this fight. That is the big factor today, folks. And the answer should be pretty quick. Hopefully. The sweepers are here, by the way. Oh, and they're killing the cluster kernel? Dang, I didn't realize it'd be that bad for us. Shoot. Oh, but we can. Oh my god, we can sap your ass, bitch. Or propagate your ass with the advance here. So the cluster kernels live still. Huge. Okay, and then I will just continue to ping here and pass. But yeah, the fact that this is like the only super wave for like the next like however many more rounds is good news. They will not be at risk of dying anytime soon. We'll play Dig Deep here into Double Shard, and to play all of our Split Anvil cards. It seems pretty good. You're not dead yet here, Entropy? What the heck? Oh well, next turn. Next turn, Entropy. As good as dead. And then again, it's just a matter of how long till this fucker dies. And the answer should hopefully be pretty soon. I can go Sharpen here into a bunch of free cards. And I guess I can play Mushroom, but it doesn't matter too much. Nothing really matters. The only thing that matters here, really, is just getting the number on Bolete as high as possible for the thumbnail screenshot. That is the only thing that matters to me, which is maybe not the best place to be in mentally. It doesn't actually matter, but, you know, sue me. A man's got to make good thumbnails in these trying times. You're still alive? What the fuck? You come to the front, bozo. There you go. We do this. There you go. Continue to sap the Entropy. The minions should be down for the count soon here. Dig Deep. Vengeful Shard. Boom, huge. Huge damage. Should I stop healing you? Because you are healing. It might cause some issues with Dominion. I don't think it will, actually, but it could be annoying. I don't know, whatever. Who cares? It doesn't matter. The fight is unbelievably over. My Bolete is the biggest Bolete I've ever personally had. It is kind of just going off. Love that for Bolete. Play this here. Continue to glow up the mushroom stack. You dead yet? You are dead yet. Okay, perfect. Very cool. We could stall out the fight longer, maybe, and then get even bigger mushrooms, but that feels like it's against the point of the run. That's a bridge too far, I'd say, for thumbnail farming, is intentionally farming this fight to make a big guy. That would just be annoying, I think, more than anything. But either way, cool run. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. My Bolete is huge. He's so big. I can't wait to see the actual end number, because the end number is going to be smaller, or going to be bigger than it looked like there because of all the sap he had. He's probably somewhere like the 1,300 range, something like that. That is kind of nutty. Oh, excuse me. I want to see the accolades at the end. What the heck? What do we get there? New personal best resolve triggers. A new PB on both resolves and harvests. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, I got to see the number. Let's see. Let's see what it was. We ended that run. Oh, it was only 1,140. Never mind. That was 1,300. What was he getting the extra attack from then? I guess just maybe like just root seeds and the spikes and stuff. I don't know. Whatever. Cool stuff though. Thanks for watching here. If you want to play the run yourself, if you want a really big Bolete yourself, you can do that at Organic Outside Rising. I will hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.